Welcome back to the Observable Unknown. There is a quiet confidence that memory tells the truth, that what you recall is what occurred, that the past remains intact. This confidence is misplaced. You do not reach backward and recover a moment. You construct it again and again and again. Elizabeth Loftus, whose decades of experimental work reshaped modern cognitive psychology, demonstrated something deeply unsettling. Through controlled studies on eyewitness testimony, she showed that memory can be altered by suggestion alone. A single word change from hit to smashed increased reported speed, introduced false details, and in some cases caused participants to remember broken glass that was never present. Memory is not a stable recording. It's vulnerable to suggestion, to framing, to language itself. A word changes and the past shifts with it. Daniel Schacter, a Harvard psychologist and one of the leading theorists of memory systems, refined the indictment through what he called the 7 sins of memory. His work demonstrates that distortion, bias, and misattribution are not defects, but built-in properties of how memory functions across time. What we call errors in memory are not failures, they're features. Adaptations. The mind is not designed to preserve the past, it's designed to make the present coherent. And coherence has a preference. Emotion decides what's retained, what's softened, and what's sharpened. Emotion also decides what's quietly removed. Research across affective neuroscience now shows that emotionally intense events are more likely to be consolidated, but also more likely to be distorted over time. The stronger the feeling, the less reliable the detail. You don't remember events as they were, you remember them as they felt. Each time you revisit a memory, you don't observe it, you edit it. Subtle adjustments, shifts in emphasis, reweighting of meaning. Neuroscientific work on reconsolidation suggests that when a memory is recalled, it briefly becomes unstable, open to modification before being stored again, and what is repeated doesn't remain faithful. In my own work, particularly in the Argonautica Vault, Apollonius's Hidden Library, and Twin Vaults of the World, Virgil's Georgics and Apollonius's Argonautica as ciphered epics of preservation, I carefully examine how cultures attempt to preserve knowledge across time, not merely through storage, but through encoding, through symbol, through narrative, through layered meaning. These works explore the possibility that ancient texts functioned as mnemonic vaults designed to survive disruption by embedding knowledge in story rather than relying on stable transmission. And yet, even these vaults don't escape the problem. Texts are copied, translated, reinterpreted, recontextualized. Philology, textual criticism, and manuscript studies all confirm this instability. No text arrives untouched. Each transmission alters meaning, whether intentionally or not. Each generation believes it's retrieving the original. It isn't. What happens to texts happens to you. You are not the custodian of your own past. You're its editor. If memory is reconstructed, then clearly identity is not fixed. It's revised. What you believe about yourself, your history, your injuries, your victories may not be false, but it's not untouched. The mind prefers continuity over accuracy, a stable narrative over a fragmented truth. This preference has been observed across cognitive science, where narrative coherence consistently overrides factual precision in recall tasks, and so it edits, and the story holds. There is no clean archive inside you, no untouched record, no perfect preservation, only reconstruction layered upon reconstruction, until the past feels certain enough. But certainty isn't proof of truth. You don't remember what was, you remember what survived. Your need to make sense of it. If this changed something for you, even slightly, take a moment to leave a rating and a review. It helps this work reach those who are ready to hear it, and allows these conversations to continue. Until next time, remember, you don't become what you feel. You become what you return to, and what you return to returns as you.